So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And here's Hullet. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it. Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Has a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Valverde kept aware, and he's gone for goal. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's good running with the ball. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale proves too strong. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Maldini. Messi, and it's Bale. Oh, important interception. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Turan. Now Gnabry. Bale. Oh, that's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure...
Has a goal! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's definitely not his best. Bale. Van Bauten. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that has put paid to that. Bale. And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get away here? Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. Gnabry is one whose deliveries... And the shot! It's anyone's ball. And now the hit!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. And pull it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Batistuta getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Has been indicated.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's not got that quite right. And that's gone loose. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Vieira gets a foot in here. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. He is just caressing the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Gnabry. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Otto getting this one clear. Looks to the other side. Messi chasing after it. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Plays a delicate ball. He's through here. Hits one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Oh, played right into his path.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Look at the shot at goal! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 6.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nedved. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. He's one-on-one! Chance! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And here's Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was quick to react. He could be in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 7. Kylian Mbappe.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Valverde, the man that is tenacity personified. Messi, good strong midfield running here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ned. Decent hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Definitely not one of his best.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That pass has been well intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hullet played out to the right. There will be 4 extra minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. We have already started here. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe! Pass is just off target, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And they're quick to get it back. Stoichkov. Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Put it away! That's another chance! Suarez finds himself offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos, terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And back to the keeper they go. That's a throw. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe, big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Costa Curta tries to clear. Santos are looking to go forward now. Messi, oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Griezmann. He rises! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cruzeiro are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Stoichkov, and that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. No way through. Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. It's Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's run loose here. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ah, he's given it away. He is through here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's looking for the runner here. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Teremos uma substituição.
Here we go again then.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he'll shoot here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ricky Puig. Musiala! Musiala! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Musiala demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 13.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Camisa 19. Substituição.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
9.420 espectadores.
And now the breakaway. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus with a definite foul there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rijkaard. He can run onto that. No, it's not getting there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Memphis Depay. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Griezmann. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. David Villa going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Cleared away. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Oh no, that was never going to make it. 75 minutes played. Oh, super find. That has been cut short. Has a look and plays it forward. Davids, and it's Nedved. Oh, played right into his path. It's Luis Suarez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Memphis Depay. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that's well seen too. Deftly done. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Musiala. And he was quick to react.
Santos really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
David Villa. He's had a hit! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Santos give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset...
He gets big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. De Ligt clears.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Fourth official showing. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Maldini, David Villa. Hullet, Saliba does really well there, he is strong. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
Hullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nedved, he could be in here, and he's picked it up out wide. David Villa! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Seedorf is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. And it's hoisted clear. Albert Ferrer clears.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's managed to get rid.
Might want to be careful there.
That's headed upfield. And here's Suarez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
And the shot! Oh, in he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is good alertness. And no, that was never going to make it. It'll be a throw-in. Chooses to go crossfield. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He is through here. Bellingham. Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Eto. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto. 5 minutes till the break. Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Maldini gets a foot in here. Eto. Oh, super find. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Maldini. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries to dink it in, and he cuts out the supply. Chooses to go back. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Always onto this. David Villa. Seedorf. Albert Ferrer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
substituição no time do Santos.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 19. Camisa 24.
That has been knocked clear.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Defending
Camisa
of the
23.
desperate variety.
Camisa 9. Camisa 14.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Substituição
Suarez
de
finds himself
lançamento.
offside.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Big chance! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol marcado para o Manchester United.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Throw in. Messi. Bale. Rummenigge. Great chance! It's a goal kick. Maldini is there and he can pick it up. Gavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot's a decent hit! It's a goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Maldini. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gavi. Messi. Rummenigge. And Mateus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Danger averted for now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And he's heaved it away.
Santos need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Turan.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Picked out brilliantly. And that's it. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Schneider. He could be in here.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a fabulous ball. Terrific header. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Neymar. Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk gets it clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maldini. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicked it back promptly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Now it's Seedorf. Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. There's the hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved. And it's Bale. Can he get away here? Rummenigge. Adams spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Darren Fletcher. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's there and gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball if he can get there. It's Bale! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Adams. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross goes in there.
Out of time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Beautiful. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Wilshere. Owen is wide and looking to get onto this. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saka. That's a nicely weighted pass. Torres gets flagged offside. Demetrio Albertini, another vintage Italian midfield maestro.
And one of the early pioneers of the withdrawn playmaker role that we see so much of these days.
Yeah, it's become de rigueur.
Yeah, we're talking pivotal presence with this guy.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. He's looking to set free a runner. Back into the middle. And he's straight offside. And it's Owen. Otto tries making a foray down the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's in! Owen.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's through here. Abiati can pick that up.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. No way through, so back it comes. It's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Torres is flagged offside. Costa Curta. Well, there's the clearance. Gently done. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ronaldinho. Neymar receives it in a good position here. That pass isn't the best. Kaka. Now it's Ronaldinho. Owen providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. That's been... There's the hit! Saliba. And that has left him in a heap. Chance here to counter. Fernando Torres. And he's there to belt it away. And that's not going to reach. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Ronaldinho. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was alert to it. Saka. And it's Fernando Torres. Owen. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Owen. A real chance if he can get through. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And that was very necessary. Played back in. Fernando Torres. Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 added minutes.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Wilshere. Now it's Owen. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Ronaldinho.
So off we go once
Coming on
more.
the field is
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make it.
Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 2 then. Saliba attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernando Torres, he could be in here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Saka. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Owen, and he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Time and again they are repelled. Ribéry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitution.
Fernando Torres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Saka is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Number 14.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 4. Pemula. Coming on the field is number 15.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Taking place.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that. Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Foden, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Terrific header! Saliba tries to... Oh, what has happened here? Engages and forces him off the ball. It's Neymar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Jules Koundé.
Neymar getting this one clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Clips it so gently. Hits a goal kick. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now. Just the goalkeeper to beat. So much time. Has a goal! He's scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that. Wilshere. Koundé into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Foden. He's played him through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Great ball, and he tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please take
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.